What's up everybody, Bandit here. So if you have a 2016 or newer Tacoma like the one behind me, or you drive a lot of Toyota's other vehicles, you were probably given one of these key fobs from the dealer. Now as you can see, this is exactly how I got mine. I actually just took it out of the plastic bag. This one has never been used, I've never carried this or anything else, but even still it has this really annoying tendency that I'm sure a lot of y'all have noticed, and that is, alright, so I'm holding all of the key rings really tight in my hand, but it still rattles. And the rattle is actually the key fob and the detachable key. So it has a slide out key that allows you to get inside the door if your battery should die or something like that. But the problem is it doesn't exactly fit perfectly, and there's a little bit of play in there causing this rattle. So every time I go up and downstairs, and I'm sure it happens to a lot of you all, it does this rattle. It's really annoying, and I get really frustrated by it. Also, since the truck is keyless, meaning you can get in the truck, you can lock the truck, unlock the truck, and drive the truck without any keys, this is the only thing in my pocket. So I did switch up to the AJT Designs key fob, which is more or less just a little case. You remove the black plastic that comes from the stock key and replace it with the more rugged design of the AJT Designs key fob. And ultimately, I do really like this key fob, but it still has the same tendency. You know, it still does have a little bit of a play in here. And it is a little bit quieter rattle, but it does still rattle. But I finally found a solution to this, and I think you all might be interested in it. So again, regardless of which key you do have this slide out key, and this is the majority of the problem here. It's just that this key, the actual metal key, has a little bit of extra play here in the fob, and that causes a little bit of a rattle. But I went to Walmart the other day, and I picked up a set of these little Velcro circles, and you know, there's a bunch in here, way more than you'll need for just this little change here for your truck. But ultimately, I end up using one of the soft sides. So you have the rough side and soft side of the Velcro. Take one of the soft sides out. Then you can trim it down here with a set of scissors. Then in the little indentation there in your key fob, you can place your Velcro. And since these little Velcro circles already have an adhesive back, it sticks on really nicely. And then you can reinsert your key. And it basically just adds a little bit of extra pressure there to hold your key in place. So this Velcro takes up a little bit of space, holds your key a little bit tighter, and actually holds it against the locking mechanism, so there's not a whole lot of play in and out anymore, which was, again, the cause of that rattle. So ultimately, this was a 5-minute fix. It cost, I believe this pack of Velcro was $2 or $3, and it really helps to soothe a lot of my issues here with this key fob. So if you wanted to do it to the factory key fob, it would again do the same thing. You just insert the Velcro into the little key slot there right above the hole where the key actually slides in, and you're just trying to have the Velcro mate to this backing surface here to take up some of that extra space. So with the Velcro installed there in the little key hole, you can go ahead and reinstall the key and try it out. Give it a little shake here right in front of the camera. As you can tell, there's absolutely no sound coming from the key fob now, and this really soothes my nerves. I'm sure it soothes a lot of your all's nerves. It was really frustrating to have this thing in my pocket jingling around all the time, especially when there's not even any keys associated with it. You know, it is just the fob, but now it is pretty quiet. I've actually been carrying it like this for a few weeks now, and it's remained quiet the entire time. Now obviously I'm not pulling this key out and putting it back in a whole lot, but even still, even if I'd have to replace the little bit of Velcro, it's very inexpensive, and overall it's a really worthwhile modification, even if it only takes, you know, 5 minutes or 10 cents or whatever it is to do. So I would definitely recommend this if you do have one of these key fobs, whether you drive a Tacoma or one of the other newer Toyota vehicles, or really any vehicle from a lot of manufacturers. A lot of people are going to these key fobs now instead of traditional keys, and this is one of the problems that I've seen associated with just about all of them. So thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave us a comment, a like, and consider subscribing to the channel. We do really appreciate that. We have a lot more content coming your all's way soon. So thank you all very much for watching. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Catch you next time.